herbalist, and I've been researching into alternative ways of treating health problems for over 20 years. And I get many emails from clients and people who are interested on the internet asking me for guidelines of how to treat sinusitis. Now, in an ideal world, when you think about it, the trees in the garden, the birds in the sky, every living thing, when it's healthy, it doesn't need any guidelines. It doesn't need any helping hand. Every living thing, when it's healthy, it knows how to treat itself. Every day. I mean, the air, the atmosphere we live in is full of parasites, full of invisible organisms, all looking for somewhere to live. That's it, they're just looking for somewhere to live. And your body has a system of looking after itself. We call it an immune system. And it's no one particular thing. It's thousands and thousands of different processes, all working together in harmony to keep you healthy and keep you alive. Now, we do know, as human beings, every day we put ourselves in different environments, different stressful situations, and different conditions. And the body's constantly fighting and readjusting itself and changing the system to fight off these invaders which are everywhere. And it does a fantastic job. It does a fantastic job. But every now and again, whether it through stress or through something that's happened in our life, the system goes wrong and it allows one of these little invaders, these little parasites, whether it's a fungus or a bacteria, one of them gets in, and then we start to suffer health conditions. Sinusitis takes place when bacteria, yeast or mold gets in through the nostril and it starts to breed inside your head. And normally your immune system, for most of your life, you've never suffered from sinusitis because your immune system, it isn't a problem. It'll just do what it does naturally and gets rid of it. It sends all kinds of processes into action. It floods your sinuses with mucus, different chemicals, different antibodies, all kinds of miracles take place automatically and gets rid of the sinusitis. But sometimes when your body's weak or something's happened, your immune system gets tired and you get sinusitis, an infection, an inflammation inside these cavities. Now, once these funguses or bacteria have got a hold, a foothold, then your immune system struggles. It'll carry on trying to fight for you. It'll flood your sinuses trying to wash out the parasites. But if the cavities are becoming inflamed and constricted, the excess mucus it's using to flood out the parasites, it doesn't work. It just causes you pain, headache, congestion, feeling lousy, bad breath, all the symptoms which you already probably are well aware of. So what guidelines can I offer you? No matter what you decide to do, the fundamental thing you've got to remember is your body already knows more than enough to keep you healthy. It's got a system in place to keep you healthy. So whatever you decide to do, whatever guidelines you decide to follow, make sure that they're not damaging that immune system even more. Because I guarantee you won't have sinusitis for the rest of your life. You can get rid of sinusitis quickly or you can get rid of it slowly. Either way, your immune system, 99 times out of 100, will fight back and get rid of your sinusitis. As I say, it can be a quick job or it can be an exhausting job where you're suffering. There's plenty of people, millions of people, suffering from chronic sinusitis, long-term suffering. But eventually it will go away. But if you don't want to suffer in the long term, what guidelines do you want to follow? Well, the first thing is, don't shock your immune system anymore. Don't do anything to your immune system which will make it weaker, because you're just making the period of time longer. So, what shocks your immune system? Toxic chemicals shock your immune system. Antibiotics shock your immune system. And can you imagine anything more shocking to this beautiful, crafted thing by nature, this immune system? Can you imagine anything more shocking than cutting into it and cutting bits out of it? That's sinus surgery. All these things, antibiotics and drugs and surgery, shock your immune system. So that's the first thing I'd recommend. Find an alternative. Find a gentler alternative. So, I know I've discussed it on the other videos, but I'll just cover it broadly here. Over-the-counter medications will make you feel better, usually. They'll relieve your headache, relieve your congestion. But they don't address the cause of your sinusitis. And they will. Toxic chemicals will shock your immune system. Your immune system says, what's this? I don't recognise this. I don't know what these things are. It doesn't recognise that these chemicals are there to help you. Your immune system thinks, this is toxic. Do something. And it's all kinds of mechanisms start to take place. Like some of these nasal sprays, it'll switch off the very mechanism, the mucus production, which is there to flush out the parasite, it'll switch that off. And that doesn't help. Might make you feel better for a day or so, but it doesn't help. Antibiotics kill the fungus, kill the bacteria, but it kills off all the fungus and bacteria in the rest of your body, which you need to be healthy. That's a shock to the system. So you've just made your battle longer. So you've got to find a gentle alternative. Well, the gentlest thing to do would be obviously to do nothing and leave it. But that means you're allowing your immune system to fight its own battle. But it could be a very long time. So you've got to do something. And yet, not too much.